Hi everyone, welcome for this EverChest video. I'm Panda Russia and I will talk to you today about artifacts, and God, I was wrong about it. I got many things wrong, so I am correcting it right now and I'm gonna explain it to you so you don't make the same mistake as I did, or if you had, when you can correct the shot before you dig yourself too too down about it. So first thing first, how you get artifacts. Why, this is mostly endless dungeon and greedy dungeon that will give you crystal orb and obviously some event, daily singing, some easy, there is ton of ways to get artifact, but the main way is the divination. So when you start the divination, you will have shards more often than not of artifact. You have a chance to have a full artifact, but it's fairly rare. And you have a PT system. Every 100 divination, you have one guaranteed random legendary artifact full. So this is how you collect them. Now, when you have them, you're asked to deploy four artifacts in battle. So at first I had this one. That was the one I was using at first, and so I was really investing a lot on them. So as you can see, they are level 55. Because I did believe at that time that only the equipped artifact give you stat when you increase them. That's not how it works. All artifacts give you stat. So you want to work on all your artifacts. That's why they are all level 7 now. And they should be higher because I shouldn't be that high on this 4. Because all the artifacts give you stat. So the lower, obviously, the level you upgrade, the lower is the cost. So it's best to spread out as much as you can your investment so you get as much stat as possible. So if you have more shard of an artifact, you can star it up. Like star up, if I had 30 shard, I could star up and again a new stat, and every 5 levels you can increase the level of the skill the artifact gives you. So that's very important as well. So the skill level depend of the star of your artifact. So let's do a quick pass on what you have. You can have orally gain magic shield equal to 12% of adventure max HP. So that's the second thing I got wrong. As you can see, 12% of adventure max HP. The issue is I play a rogue, and assassin. There is no assassin here. Nope. Maybe a illusion. Yeah. Assassin have a 20% decrease in vitality. So it's not it's not a very good thing to use that kind of artifact on an assassin, because straight away your artifact is 20% less effective. It's even worse on Ranger, because I believe Ranger are 40% reduction in vitality. So these artifacts are more for Knight. So you have this one, work with HP, this one work with HP, what would be for Knight 2. This one is really polyvalent. I think it's one of the best artifact you can have, especially for Rogue, because it will inflict damage after 10 seconds of the battle to the enemy with the lowest HP, so very likely the one your main hero have dive into, so it allows you to kill faster. So that one is good. I kept that one. So this one again is a healing based on the adventurer makes HP, so not really good for a rogue. So as you can see, I had three useless, not useless, but suboptimal artifact equipped first. So I changed all that when I realized that my rogue had 20% less HP vitality. This one, when allies control all ally take 15% less damage. So that can be really, really good, especially in PvP when you can see what your opponent is playing. Like if he has, as example, Beastort that can crowd control, put a stun on someone, then you can choose to put a Crystal Rose. Since there is no impact on your stat, you're ready to choose to customize the four artifacts you take into battle based on your composition, but also the opponent composition. That's important. Again, this one Banshee Mirror, it's based on if opponent have the buff that he will put on you, then it can be a good idea to take Banshee Mirror with you. If opponent don't have the buff, then you don't need to take it because the artifact will be useless and you will choose something else. Reverse stopwatch, again, it's conditional. You need to block a shield to apply a stun and increase the damage it take. So that one is really good in PvP because much of, I believe, even all back back item give a shield to main character at the start. So with reverse stopwatch, you are able to stun him right away and increase the damage it take if you are able to put your hand on the main character. So that's a good one. That these are a bit meh artifact to me. Even like they come into play when you have one character who die. So I don't know. I don't know much about that. I mean, it can be useful. Like if you have a tank, a rogue, and a mage, then very likely the tank is supposed to die first, and then it can help your mage and your rogue to finish off the battle if you are close. So I guess in some cases it can be good to take that, but I don't know. I don't use it. So again, first character, that's magical defense on their next skill. It's still a finisher. Like if you have your tank dies, then your mage will do more damage. This one is really good. Deal damage on all enemy 5 seconds after the battle start. This one, again, it's when someone die, but in addition to that, it's based on the adventurer's max health. So again, it's for knight, not for rogue or ranger or even arcanist. Even arcanist have 10% reduction of vitality, so not really good for them. Again, it's when you fall, and then you have increased basic attack and something else. You have skill block power, you have evasion, accuracy, all kind of things. And then you have the smaller versions of the others. You have reduction of heal somewhere, uh, increasing healing. You have increase of your healing. That can be good if you play with a healer. Well, I'll let you read all that calm and cooled, but you need to know your options to know what you bring in the battle. So for me, I like to have polyvalence. So I go with a 2 damage dealing artifact, and then I go with the artifact that boosts my basic attack, that increase my crit damage and my crit rate. So that's very polyvalent. There is not hard condition to trigger skill crit damage, skill crit rate, and damage and damage. So yeah, there is no hard condition to put in effect. So that's why I went with that, but I changed these two based on what I face, right? Based on the challenge or PvP, I changed these two. I take something else. These two pretty much always stay there, so they are uh, more safe bet, I would say. Then in artifact, like everywhere else, you have a kind of archive that is called artifact affinity, which is very important because you unlock an upgrade and you get break and resistance for Union, Warring Legions, and from the Undead. So what you can note is that the Undead are much harder to get than Union and Warring Legions, which is a bit weird because it's a bit imbalanced in the game. So it's interesting to note that uh, Underworld have an advantage compared to the others. You can see I have 25% for everything, Union and Warring Legion, but I only have 11 and 12% for Underworld. So there is a bit of discrepancy there. It's more than twice the number, so it's significant, right? And that is just because the artifact affinity for Underworld is much harder to get. You can see it's either 3 artifacts. You don't have any with 2 purple to begin with. You have only new and warrior legions. And then it's 3 artifacts. Uh, 3 artifact again and 1 red. Uh, Again, 3 red artifact. You can see it's much harder to do. Only this one is the same than the others. Then you also gain some an addition things per affinity. So I will let you read it again with a cool head because there is a lot. So I'm not gonna read all of them, but uh, they are quite good. Like it's a small boost, but it stack up and it add up over time, and it will at some point become pretty big. So it's important to keep an eye on that. And every 5 level, every 5 star, like when you use your copy to get some artifact to 5 star, like this one as an example, then it increase this line. So this line is increased to give more. So this is interesting. And you want to know that because it can you may want to focus if you have a custom artifact chest, you may want to focus to increase the little line there as an example. That can be a good things to do. And that's pretty much it for the artifact. I hope it helped you and you liked the video. I'll see you later. Bye bye.